Greetings. Peace. Hi, RaReKaBaMystics here. Okay. Of RaReKaBaMystics. And I'm here today to do this last batch of impromptu readings for this season that I like to call Yin Realm. And it's a time commonly known as Halloween, autumn, winter. It kind of sparks off at Halloween time, All Saints Eve, Day of the Dead, Samhain, what else is it? All the other terms. Okay, it's a time where the spirit realm is more readily available in the physical realm, and so we feel and see spirit energy more easier, whether we're strongly attuned or not, so at this time of the year, through starting from Libra season until the end of Pisces season, like, spirit is the focus. Hibernation, going within, is the focus. Planning, regrouping is the focus. Move with the flow, move with the natural cycles. All is well. Okay, I'm here to do Gemini first and foremost, and we've already got 2 cards pop out for the tarot. Okay, and this spread is a spirit message for us all to help us guide us through the energies that is most prevalent and that we need most attention to. Yes, we have a crystal message for you, and gonna clarify with my playing cards if necessary. And we have my Diane Cooper Angels of Light angel messages, oracle cards. When we finish, we are definitely going to have that, because I love the angel cards. Angel messages now are so potent, so powerful. Your first card is the crystal card, and we have black tourmaline, and it's number 33. Communication, community, socializing, creativity, abundance. It's an earthing stone as well. Definitely black tourmaline is very well known for being a grounding stone, but even more so known for being one of the top protective stones. And at this time of the year, it's definitely a great time to stay covered, stay protected in all forms. Protect your psyche, protect your aura, protect your home, protect your children, protect your family, protect your love, protect your heart, protect yourself. Okay, so Gemini, let's get into your card reading. I've got 2 out so far. We have the 2 of Swords and 4 of Swords. So it's your energy of mental activity, and you're moving progressively from a 2 of Swords, which is like a bit indecisive about something, and then to a 4 of Swords where you're more grounded about this, whatever you're thinking about. But let's see what other cards come out. Let's see what other messages. Because we know that you are that dual sign that can see things from both sides of the spectrum. Most people think that you're bipolar, which is not a bad thing as well, because we are many different sides of one. So of course we're going to have different facets, and people think it's sometimes two-faced as well. Again, it's not. It doesn't have to be a negative connotation. It's only if you deem it to be. Two-faced, when you put it like that, it is a negative connotation. But being able to see things from 2 different spectrums, how about that? That's a great thing. Helps you be able to balance more equally without being so biased if you just have one side of things, Okay, Gemini. I love me a little Gemini. Excuse me. Oh, what is? What can I do? Oh, that's one. So we got. Okay, I got told 1 and then I pushed it back accidentally. Get it back for me then, please. Yeah. Okay. before I start calling them out, I'm gonna call them all out. I'll let you know what's up in a little while. Bear with me. This is why I used to like to shuffle off camera, but I realized there's a little, I mean, not that it really fazed me. There's some people like to see the shuffling, making sure I'm actually in thing, but that don't matter to me. If you heed the message, you heed the message, you know. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate. That's okay. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. No big deal, man. No big deal. There's so many. Look, we're all intuitive. Some of us are just easier, or using our craft, dealing with our craft, perfecting our craft, and some of us don't even realize it's a gift and just move that way. You know, I was like that for a long time. I didn't think that what I was doing internally was anything outside of the norm, and truly it is not outside of the norm. It's only because we've been so dumbed down and that we didn't even realize that we have this natural gift. So anyways, I'm cultivating that, and I'm here to fulfill my prophecy. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Yeah. Yes, as a healer, I'm a spiritual healer there. That's my own kind of tag that I've got on too. And I use many different modalities to heal the spirit in the physical realm, as I'm doing to myself first and foremost. Trying to move the time, I have to get on this. I say get back because, you know, ancient times, there was a time where I was already there. Why did I just pull out this? Okay, Gemini, I got another card for you, and we got that there, so we put that out there. Alright, probably in past lives, I was good at technology. In this life, it's not that I'm not good with technology, I just don't put much effort into it. So I get left behind, and I realize that, you know, you have to move with the times. This is the current age, okay? Technology, hello. So I've got to get with it. When I start getting my editing up, you guys are going to love my videos. Okay, let's go, Gemini. You see me? I'm chatty. Here we go. Thank you, Gems. I'm riding the wave, you know? So, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, King of Chalice. Let me show you the cards, give you some visuals other than my fuss. 2 of Swords. I know you guys don't mind checking me out. I'm easy on the eye, so I've been told. So I know. Now I know. I can say that. Who's this? But I never used to see my beauty back in the day, to be honest. And I still have. I have. The beauty is still to the beholder, right? To the eye of the beholder. So sometimes I look like whatever. Sometimes I'm checking myself out like, oh, okay. You know, I guess we all have those days. I think we all have those days, ups, downs. The most beautiful person you see, you think they have their bad days when they're thinking like, you're a mess. Other days they're thinking like, yes, I see what you see. You know, so whatever. And I don't always make myself up to come on camera. I am what I am. You see me some days load up, other days I'm not. It's what it is. It's what it is, okay? What's important to me is what's inside. I hope that's what's important to you. And everything, if not, whatever, babe. You got the 4 of Swords, Gemini. And then the King of Chalice. The 6 of Swords. The Knave of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. The 5 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Eight of Chalice. Just to make sure I didn't pick up the same card just then, yeah. It's because I saw the 2 8s, which is a good omen actually. Knave of Wands, okay, and at the end of the I accidentally picked out a card, like I didn't need another card because I've already got 10. This is what I picked out. This is the Emperor. But at the end, because I continue shuffling and I pick this up, and then at the end of the deck you have the 10 of Wands. Spiritually finding yourself is what's to come. Spirit just said. And there is a block with the Emperor. It's the father figure. It doesn't have to be necessarily your father, but a male figure in your life that's manipulating and controlling situations, that's stifling your growth. But you have been working quietly, even with this male energy. It's definitely a male energy, or maybe it's a woman that has very masculine energy, very authoritative stance. Yes, whilst you have been working quietly, having to deal with the strife, feeling quite secluded, not by your own means. The camera's gone funny, what's that? Not by your own means, but because you felt you had to for the time being, and you're coming out of that. And that's good. There was a lot of ruminating thoughts about how you're going to deal with the situation, which is the best way to deal with the situation. You had ups and downs with it, whilst still building yourself up, still doing the everyday mundanes, but you're going back on yourself. Like, there's a lot of talk about your legacy, what's to come, how did it get here, how am I going to not get it there, like, where has it come from? All to do with the whatever this stifling energy that this individual is bringing to you, or has been bringing to you, had been bringing to you, because although you was going through a lot, you was able to continue on. No one could see a damn thing. And I guess that's your power, because you're able to interchange. You could be in the house feeling like away, and then you get outside and that hit of fresh air makes you feel like, well, hey, and you're a different person. Some people call it bipolar, but it's you being able to transmute shit, In this instance, you're like this. You go into a different environment and you alchemize it into something else. It's the power of the gods. So, yeah, and Black Tourmaline, this spread is talking to me. They say protection. Like, with this situation, you need to keep yourself protected. Keep yourself covered. Keep yourself in your Husa and Zen state. Don't let it cripple you. You've gone so far already. Like, you are strength. You are strength. Call yourself strength from now on, gents. Let's head out. Because whatever you was going through, like, you was able to ride it out just by being yourself, and that's great. Because we can't all do that. So pat yourself in the back for just being uniquely yourself and being able to get over it, Because on your way out, you got the Knave of Wands, and like this is a warrior, someone that has gone through some trials and tribulation and is still standing up, and the fire is still burning, it's still ablaze, it's still blazing. You feel like you're almost like you're still staggering almost to get on top of that whole there's what's this here, stone or whatever you want to call it, but you're getting there, your arms are still up, you're still fighting, you're a fighter, you're a warrior, And no matter what, heed the lessons and the blessings will come. For sure. With learned lessons equates and blessings. But good for you. I think I need to express here. So this was also to do with money. You trying to so this authoritative person had you feeling like ruminating, unsure, and making you feel like you had to hold back, especially when it comes to your material, maybe your monies. And although it was a foundation that you built up in your mind, almost, you got to find out that they were a chameleon, wolf in sheep's clothing, and you was trying to run away from that. But she'd have created this facade of what you wanted them to be. We have to be mindful of that. We can't project our own thoughts onto others. We have to let them be who they are. Know that everybody's in different phases and stages. They might be at their core a really good person who you resonate with, but take them for who they are, presenting you to be right there and then, because there are the lessons and there are the blessings. Why? Because you're building back up. Definitely. The King of Chalice underneath the Pentacle, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're building back up. And you're starting at a strong, very strong foot. King, excuse me. King of Chalice, King of Cups, emotional fulfillment, emotional maturity, emotional just bliss, you know? And it's in underneath your work hard, your legacy, your business, your building. And your thoughts move from a 2 to a 4 to a 6, where you're no longer allowing your thoughts to be the death of you. You're victorious. You're stomping on those what is the sister that I listen to sometimes, or I used to more so, in the Light Tarot, Nicole. She says stinking thinking. I think that's funny. Yes, you're stinking thinking. You're letting go of that. You're stomping that down. Like, you know it's not working for you. You know it's not conducive. Like, you know you have to let it go, and that's what you're doing. Congratulations. Well done for that. Keep reverting back to that. Don't allow your mental thoughts to fuck your shit up. Because that shit is like the worst, when you self-sabotage. And that's the worst kind of sabotage, when you do it to yourself. And most time it's unknowingly, because we don't realize, like, well, we need to swap and change, switch it up. All you gotta do is switch it up. Yeah. 6 of Swords underneath the 8 of Chalice. Yeah, man, because your emotions are getting sturdier. And there you go at the Knave of Pentacles, because you're moving. Because once you're able to stop ruminating your thoughts about this situation here, even though it was on your back heavy, you were quietly deciphering what the moves are to be. And you did that really very well. Remember this strategy if need be. Hopefully you won't need it again, but remember this strategy if you need me next time. I'm gonna pick up some angel messages for you. Okay. Hey, surrender, abundance. Yes, sir. Choices. Gratitude. Beautiful. Surrender, abundance, choices, and gratitude. Yes, surrender to your inner knowing, your inner guidance. Surrender to the fact that you are strength, okay? Don't ever doubt that. Don't ever doubt that. Because if you were able to ride this wave with this energy here on top of you and do it quietly without nobody noticing, you are a G, my G. And G is stands for God, by the way, not gangster. Gangster God, maybe, I don't know, I don't mind. But yeah, that's big and bold and quietly at that. And it's not because, and I don't get the feeling of being meek, just feeling that this is my bed, I'm gonna lie in it, but I'm not gonna stay in it. That is the way forward. That's, to me, it epitomizes self-love, self-knowing, being that unique self, and that's what it's all about for me. You put yourself, you choose everything. You have the choices, you made the choices. And I guess you made this choice that you built up in your head to be a good foundation, which you're now trying to run away from. Thinking that it was going to bring you abundance because that's what you was looking. And that's what may end up being the issue with the Four of Pentacles. But you're still working at it. Eight of Pentacles. And you're getting there. Knave of Pentacles. And you could even become this energy, but of the higher vibration. Since you've been around this vibration long enough, if you know the lower vibration, then I'm sure you can epitomize the higher vibration gems. Gemini. Well, that's the first time I abbreviate Gemini like that. It's flowing. Someone likes that, I guess. And gratitude. Gratitude is the optimum attitude, I say. Because once you're thankful for something, more can come. More will be bestowed. The recipient is appreciated, feels appreciated, and is more willing to give more. And that recipient is first and foremost the universe. Give thanks, Gemini. Get that black tourmaline. Sorry, I didn't show you the Asana pose. Okay, this is it. You could try it out. Meditate with this stone. Align it, calling it, affirm it to fortify and protect you and keep you grounded. Give thanks, much love, peace and light. Ooh, phone go.